What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's your man V.M.D broadcasting live from the Butt Cave, and tonight I'm bringing you another unboxing review. This evening's one's kind of a special guy. I've got a V.M.D here, Canon Commando. That's Vehicles of Mass Destruction, Canon Commando. That's right, what this is here is a remote control, 360-degree spinning turreted drivable blaster. It's most comparable to say like a tank. I have no idea about these. There's really not much out there. I think Bay Area Nerf did a review of this months ago. I found this one for $19. Well, it was originally $40. So pretty decent deal I got on this at clearance at Walmart. I bought this a couple months ago, and it's really just been kind of sitting in my pile of unreviewed blasters, waiting on I don't know the right time for me to crack into it. So I'm pretty excited about this. It's like I said, not something I'm familiar with at all. I'm not a big RC guy. I am definitely not familiar. I've never seen anyone with these personally. Fowler bought something kind of similar, like a dune buggy, not terribly long ago, although I think his was like a little more serious, especially considering what he paid for it, because I was standing with him when he did. So either way, let's go ahead and just kind of crack into this guy. Right off the rip, you can see that we've got a range claim of 50 feet, or up to 50 feet. It's a 16-shot turret rapid fire, so I'm hoping what that means is that it fires automatically. So I don't know if that means that it's going to have some kind of pusher mech like the Vulcan or the Stampede, or if it's flywheels or what. I really, like I said, have not done much research and don't know much about it. We've got the steering on a remote control, obviously, 360-degree spinning turret, and a tread traction to navigate dangerous terrain. I wonder if that means that it can be played with outside, or if that means it's going from linoleum to carpet. I don't know. On the back of the box, we've got some other information on it. Blaster technology on wheels. Don't wait for your target to come to you. Take the battle to your target. High power blasting. Unlike other wimpy RC shooters, Canon Commando fires darts up to 50 feet. That's the thing that really got me. 16-shot rapid fire action. Canon Commando can dish it out faster than your opponent can take it. Unleash a devastating stream of ammo. It looks like it comes with 20 darts, so we're going to have some extras. I'm interested to see what the ammo's like. And if this is going to fire like our normal elites, or maybe Busby darts or taggers or what. So you'll find that out with me as we unbox it. We can adjust the trajectory. The Canon Commando's armor-plated body pivots upward, allowing maximum targeting capability and firing range. I don't know if that means that we're going to be able to do that on the controller, or if that means that we're going to have to manually do that and then drive it at the angle that we want it to be. So we'll find that out too. Controlling the action remotely. Any other toy is just target practice. And then here again, it's talking about the controls, the 360-degree spin, and the tread traction. This blaster, it requires, I know it said it somewhere, it requires 6 AA batteries and 1 9-volt. I'm assuming the 9-volt will be for the controller. So what I have here is 6 AA's and 1 9-volt. 1 9-volt. And I've got my handy dandy Gerber tool. So let's go ahead and, Gerber knife. I also have a Gerber multi-tool that I use, but this is my my box opener that you guys have seen infinite times. Alright, let's go ahead and crack into it. I'm going to go ahead and unbox the whole thing in front of you guys so you can kind of see how all this is packaged, you know? And we've got a set of instructions. For something as complicated as this, I'm not going to just toss these over the chair like I normally do. Oh man, there's definitely some twist ties in here, and some other stuff. Let's go ahead and just take out this packing unit. It's all going to come together. The box is empty from there. Everything should be in here. Looks like that's the controller. Here is our darts. Let's crack into the darts first. Let's see what those are like. I'll say, like, through the package, these look to be just really similar to an Elite dart. Maybe a little bit beefier, but squishy heads, although there's no hole perforated in it, and pretty decent quality foam. So we've got some decent looking darts. Gray on red. I like that color scheme. Not dark colors that I have, so that's pretty cool. On the back here, we've got some of these twisty-do kind of openers. And it looks like there's a screw in there, so let's go ahead. This will probably be faster to just unscrew this with a screwdriver. Trying to keep my big dumb arms out of your way so you can see what it is I'm doing here. There's one, and we'll use the box as our trash can. I'm sure you guys are just loving this. Is good quality television. A whole 46 seconds of me unscrewing the controller. Alright, nice. So, looks like a pretty simple control. I'm thinking what I suspected, that we're going to have to manually move the turret, is definitely going to be the case, because it looks like we've got a firing button, tank controls here and here, and that's it. So, that's okay. I'm still excited. We haven't been let down too much yet. Probably a close one. I usually try to practice good knife safety for you guys. Definitely more of a do as I say, not as I do sometimes. Because I think even the most capable with a knife tend to get overconfident and can possibly hurt themselves. And depending on the situation, I guess hurt someone else. So show extreme caution when using tools in general, and you just got to consider that the knife is a tool and just tends to be, somewhat more dangerous than some other tools. It's always a good idea to pick the right tool for the job. Probably more appropriately for unboxing this would have been a pair of scissors, but I don't know. I tend to use what I have handy, and because I always carry my knife with me, that's what I tend to use. Alright, so there's the unit itself free. Pretty cool right off the rip. We've got definitely a 16 dart turret. I cannot tell if we're working with flywheels or, let me see if I can get this towards the light a little better. I think we might be working with flywheels. It seems like there's enough space on either side of this to do that, but I can't be positive. So maybe what I need to do is grab a flashlight, and we'll shed a little more light on that and see what's up. Hang on just one second. Va-va-voom. And we'll go ahead and pillage the tack light off of the Fowler Prowler, and let's see what we can see in here. It does indeed appear to be a set of treaded flywheels in there. I'm thinking you guys can see that because in my viewfinder I'm seeing it. So up top and up bottom, these darts are going to get pushed into a set of flywheels. Now what that means is this could probably benefit from a battery upgrade at the very least, and maybe a rewiring upgrade, maybe I don't know, a variety of things. Considering that I think this itself is going to take 6 double A's. I'll bet that with some IMRs or a rewiring for a LiPo, this is going to perform even better. I'm not seeing any dart posts or air restrictors in the barrels themselves, so I don't think that that's going to be an issue. But what I've got here is just some regular old AA alkaline batteries that are being kind of a pain in the butt to get into. That's all right. Let's go ahead and pop these in here. I definitely, now that I've got it upside down, I can kind of see the treads. I think that's pretty cool. We've got, you know, pretty well textured treads on the bottom, tank treads on the bottom of this. So that's pretty neat. I think that we're definitely going to be able to get some use of this out on the concrete. I don't know about grass, but you know, that'd be kind of cool if it did drive in the grass. All right, so there's batteries in the bottom, easy peasy. Boy, aren't you guys going to be bummed out if all this setup leads to no payoff? Like if it's broken or something, you know? That would be a bummer. It doesn't look like, I got a red light on, so I know it's getting power. It doesn't look like there's any kind of manual release, but I did suspect that this was going to be, you were going to have to manually, what I mean by manual release is that there's no way to manually fire this from the actual blaster. So you're going to have to radio fire it. But it does look like this is all, the trajectory is all going to be done by hand. So that's cool though. It looks like we're getting angled shots either way. But, you know, that's all right. It's going to be an interesting one to take to the butt range. Let's go ahead and pop a 9-volt in this. Never use the tip of your knife to pry something. I literally am being awful with my knife tonight. There we go. That's not only a good way to damage whatever you're prying, but also a really good way to damage the tip of your knife. So, if you want my opinion, don't pry with your knife, and like I said, do as I say, not as I do. Did I do that right? This is the positive side. All right. So, let's pop this bad boy back together. And skidooty-dooty-doo. And before I drive this thing off of here, so it looks like our our right toggle switch is going to control the right tire, and the left toggle switch, obviously then, is going to control the left tire. I don't know, let's see. Ooh, that's pretty sweet. It's a little sluggish. I wonder if battery upgrade on either this unit or on the controller would help with that at all. I don't know, but I don't know how exactly. It seems like that's not any resistance there. So let's go ahead and load this bad boy up with some of its darts and see if we can't fire off a few. Let's see. Okay, that did nothing. Ah, cool. Well, good to know. This thing is crappy. All right, so technical difficulties there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab six other AA batteries, because these AA's that I got came from the flea market, and they were one of those, buy like a big bag of them for $5. And I haven't really had a bunch of great luck with these batteries, so you know, you live and you learn. But I'm gonna go grab a set of like decent alkalis. I'll replace the batteries in this, and then we'll try that again. Movie magic. All right, so I took out the old crappy batteries, or the I don't know, the crappy flea market batteries, and I have replaced the ones inside with some better AA alkalis. So let's go ahead and give this a whirl and see if this is going to work now. It's so loud. Like, what an awful, awful noise. It's not really getting super great ranges, but I'm wondering how it decided to claim, or why they decided to claim that this was going to shoot 50 feet. I don't buy it, but I don't know. What we'll do is we'll take it to the butt range. We'll give it a little whirl there, see how it does, and then we'll come back and talk about this thing. All right, guys, here we are at the butt range with the vehicle of mass destruction, and I went ahead and loaded up the turret with all 16 darts, and I've got no expectations here. Boy, that's just awful. I was gonna call that it, but just so that I can say that I did it, I'm gonna go ahead and load a couple elites. These are brand new elites. You're just gonna have to take my word for that. But I want to see how these are. They're very comparable, like I said, to the darts that this thing came with. I think the ones that it came with are a little beefier. So I wonder if it's even going to be able to get to the flywheel. But I'll go ahead and set it up so that it goes through 3 shots of the old ones, and then we'll cycle right into the elites, and we'll see how that functions. There's an elite. There's an elite. So I don't know. It looks like with the angled shot, we're getting a little bit better distance. Let's go ahead. We'll finish off the 20 that it came with. Oh no, the batteries. There we go. Looks like it has an automatic shut off. I walked away from it too long. So there you go, guys. That's the V.M.D. Drivable blaster cannon Um, it's it's a thing. I've got nothing really, I guess, positive to say about it. Oh. It's just so loud. It like doesn't sound like it operates well. So I don't know if it's just like poor make, if the mechanics in it are just not that great. What exactly to say about the V.M.D? Its current, or I mean its treads move well. Um, it's pretty light. So I wonder if it really has enough like weight to it to drive around outside. I suspect probably not. It may work on concrete okay, but I don't think it's going to operate in the grass by any means. I guess I could. Let's go ahead and try that real quick. Yeah, so no, not really. I guess it drove across the concrete okay. As soon as it got to the grass, it just stopped. So um, I can't give it a positive review. It's loud, it's clunky, it doesn't operate well, it's very finicky. You're going to have to use really quality batteries to get pretty subpar performance out of it. Um, the trajectory thing, while at first I thought was really not that big a deal, definitely is a big detractor to this blaster. Like, what a bummer that you have to literally like manually wrench it down to get it to fire in the direction that you want it to, or I guess at the height that you want it to. Yeah, um, as far as this thing goes, I am unimpressed. I know that Nerf has got a version of this coming out of its own soon, so hopefully and the one that Nerf has is going to have a camera on it, and it's also going to be incredibly expensive. But for 19 bucks, this is what it was. I don't know, it's a kind of a gimmick, but as a whole, V.M.D gives it a thumbs down. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. This was probably not the most comprehensive or well done review I've ever put together, because I don't really know what to say. I'm not. I guess I'm not equipped to be testing RC mobile tank blasters. Uh, Anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any experience with the V.M.D. Thank you so much for watching. Come check us out over at my Facebook group, V.M.D Nerf. It's facebook.com/groups/V.M.D Nerf, all one word. Or, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff on the video here. This is V.M.D saying peace and hair grease, guys. Much love. Don't get any on ya. Be super nice to one another. Thanks.